Hello, the internet. Welcome to Skyhammer Press. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. This is an Expanse RPG actual play, and we got so many fun things to talk about today. How's everybody doing? You excited after last game?
That's a word.
Yeah, it's a word. Excited,
I'm excited.
nervous, anxious.
Well,
Yeah.
who's in an elevator alone? Is it you guys? Or is it not you guys?
I mean, as far as you know, well, I suppose they did say battle stations.
I don't think it's an elevator so much as it is a num-num cage.
I think the bad guys are like where I am though.
Yup. Directly in front of you.
In the armory, I think, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, that's true. You got a lot of people there, though. Hopefully, shooty people. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll figure that out when we all start dying.
Yeah, let's go through some announcements because we got some very, very exciting announcements. First of all, happy Pride Month, everybody. Always good, always nice to acknowledge many challenging things going on in the world right now, and Pride, being Pride, is nice to celebrate. Anyways, let's talk about game things. Roll20. Big, massive, super cool news with Roll20. They just acquired Demiplane. They just bought them. So, the virtual tabletop that we really, really like has now taken ownership of a character builder that I really, really like. We use it for our Daggerheart playtests. And Demiplane also includes full setups for Pathfinder 2e, Vampire, Candela Obscura, Alien, Avatar Legends, Marvel Multiverse, and a couple more. So really, really solid, good product. And hopefully over the next couple of months it gets integrated and it's just going to make Roll20 that much better, which is so cool. Let's see. Releases. Achtung Cthulhu. So last week was the 80th anniversary of D-Day. And on that day, Achtung Cthulhu released their Darkest Day campaign book. So it's got a whole bunch of new gear, it's got a whole bunch of background about the Allied landings in Normandy and all of the stuff that goes on around that, and then creates a whole bunch of lore for the Secret War around that. Most importantly, a 12-part campaign that is also a modular campaign, so you can play it adventures 1 through 12 and have an epic campaign set over those like several months, or you can run it as 3 separate campaigns of a couple of different missions each. And I wrote the first one in the first campaign. It's called Operation Red Herring, and it's super fun. So yeah, go ahead and check that out sooner rather than later. And apparently the physical copies will be in game stores very quickly. So cool there.
Psych 64.
That's right. Stormlight. The Stormlight Archive pre-launch page for their Kickstarter is live. So you can go onto Kickstarter, look up Stormlight Archive RPG or Stormlight RPG or Brotherwise Games, and you can follow that page and you will be notified when it goes live later this summer. So super, super fun. That's pretty cool and exciting. Let's talk. Yeah, Malaloki is here and says very excited about that. It should be. It's a cool game. Can't wait to play it on the stream. So, other things. We have a giveaway generously donated by Green Ronin Publishing for our next 3 episodes, which are probably our last 3 episodes of Hellbreakers. Malaloki says, if you need another player, I might know a guy. Our giveaway is Trades of the Expanse Entertainer. So, thank you, Green Ronin Publishing, as always, for supporting the stream. If you don't know, Trades of the Expanse are 20-page PDFs that come with a whole bunch of extra stuff that you can use in your Expanse games. Most particularly a specialization with its 3 talents, and some other like cool stuff about setting a game around these themes. So for the entertainer, they've got like information on who in the Expanse would hire entertainers, what type of entertainment you might be doing. They've got some Expanse themed like music genres, which is pretty fun to like glance through and think about. But my particular favorite is the connection section, because you got like some pre-built NPCs and story hooks and organizations. One of them is a deep space carnival, not deep space, but like a belter carnival. That's a whole bunch of ships that just goes around Sol System from like settlement to planet to moon to station and just performs for people. That's fun. Another is like a daytime TV psychic. So she seems hilarious. Yeah, and so that is super good. We have one for each of the next 3 episodes, and I will go ahead and just open up that giveaway right now. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is put scattered in the chat.
I hate your giveaway words.
Why?
Because they're never good. It's never like a fun word, you know?
Last time it was calm.
Yeah, which is a trick.
Ominous.
Commonus? Ominous, commonus. Alright. I'm sorry, did I psychically attack you there, Patrick?
Yep. Brain broke for a second.
Alright. Last thing to talk about is we want your feedback, which you might have seen from the pre-roll and which you might see from this little QR code I've got down here on the screen. If you scan that QR code, you're going to get to a survey. And the survey is, what do you want to see? Like, what do you want us to play? What kind of one-shots do you want us to do? What of our previous stuff did you really like? Is there something that you'd like us to do that we haven't thought of? There's a short survey, there's a couple of questions, and there's a whole bunch of lovely incentives granted to us by many of our lovely, wonderful sponsors. So let's go through a couple. How this is going to work. The survey is open right now. It's open June 10th to July 7th. So we're running it for a month. And we'll do a draw from everybody who has entered live on July 8th. We are giving away 3 prizes for 3 lucky folks from this survey, who fill out this survey. And how am I going to do this? Okay, in all 3 giveaways, there's a $20 US gift card to Bookworm Games. So those are our lovely friends who make this tea that I'm drinking. This is warm gingerbread. So they sell tea and dice and 3D printed familiars and TTRPG tables. They do the quest chests, boxes, though all of those are out of stock on their website. But hey, $20 is pretty good. Thanks, Bookworm, for sending us 3 of those. Our friends at Arkenforge have given free copies of your choice, a Science Essentials or Fantasy Essentials kit on the Master's Toolkit, their map-making virtual tabletop tool set, which is super fun. If you've seen Cozy Forging, I love to use it. It's very, very great. And so, say you picked up the Master's Toolkit and you got the Fantasy Essentials kit, well, hey, you could just grab the Science Essentials kit for free with one of these giveaway things. Thank you, Arkenforge. It's very generous. From our friends at Green Ronin Publishing, every one of the giveaways will have a PDF copy of the Expanse core book, the Expanse Game Masters kit, and the Beyond the Ring PDF, which kicked off this entire stream. So, if you're looking to get into the Expanse and somehow you're watching this show and you don't already play it, that's a whole bunch of PDFs. Or give it to your friends who, only play D&D and like they watched the show and you think you might be able to reel them in with a new game. That's right. Jen's supporting me. Patrick's shaking his head at me.
You tricked me. You tricked me with your witch words.
And the lucky winner of the first place giveaway will also get a physical copy of the Achtung Cthulhu starter set that just came out. So thank you very much to Modifius Entertainment for handing us a physical starter set to give away. That'll be super cool. Oh my goodness. There's two more things. So one more thing that's about the survey. The first 20 people to fill out the survey will get a free copy of Engine Magazine from Green Ronin Publishing. That code is there. It's a promo code. You go, you put it in your cart, you put the code in, you get it for free, and that uses up one of the charges. There are 20 charges, so the first 20 people get them. If you are number 21, it will just say it doesn't work. So, do it fast.
I am not 21.
I am not 21. And the other thing, we have a super cool thing that Green Ronin Publishing wanted to try out. Well, they wanted to say thank you to us for running this stream for 2 years, and they wanted to give something to our community as well. So, if you buy a copy of the Expanse core book in PDF, and you use the code ThankyouMeric&Crew ! Don't worry, in the I'll put it in the show notes, and it's on a graphic in the pre-roll and everything. ThankyouMeric&Crew ! You get any other PDF from the Expanse line free. So
That's pretty dope.
yeah, and that is just running through the end of our season. That is just a thing that you can get right now. So say you want your friend to pick up the Expanse PDF core books, tell them to use this code, and they can also grab Ships of the Expanse. Or if they want an adventure, they can grab Abzu's Bounty. Or if they want to go through the
That's
Ring
so
Gate,
cute.
Beyond the Ring. Yeah. So, I will, talk about that, and we'll do all that more as we go. But the main takeaway right now is we'd love to hear from you and get your feedback in the survey. Filling out, use the QR code on the screen. Or if you're watching on YouTube later, the link will be in the description as well. All right.
Oh.
Now,
Slowly turning blue.
that's right. Yeah. Do that. Huh. Fight that blue away.
It's the opposite of the thrill.
All right. Now we will run the intro video and get into the game. Right? There's the button. And we're back. You waving? About 3 hours after the crew arrived on the UNN Lenape, alarms began to blare on the Earthler capital ship. Someone shouted over the open comms that everyone was to report to battle stations. Gerry and Rix are in a gallery around the 60th level. Miles is in an elevator that has come to an emergency stop. And James just saw a massive builder construct slice its way through a bulkhead. It skitters its way towards the Earther soldiers who are pulling their weapons out, and it slams into them. Just going to town. So let's start with James. What do you do?
James goes, I'm not still on that station. Wake up!
Yeah, not
I
there
never
at all.
left.
All right. Yeah, James is definitely going to see that and run. And I don't know. I don't have like a Pip-Boy, so I don't know why I'd be looking at my arm. But yeah, I'm going to be looking at my terminal and being like, where on the ship is everybody? And probably doing like a good old emergency FaceTime. But not FaceTime. Space-time.
Space-time. And you hear, like, screaming and shots fired and, like, tearing of metal as you hear more than one, like, large creature descend on this. Go ahead and make Yeah?
Sorry, can we just appreciate the, like, Blair Witch style thing where, like, he's FaceTiming us and we can just see the shaking cam as he's running? Guys! And there's, like, things behind him. I love it.
There's a drone on my back, too, so you can cut between.
He's editing on the fly to get cool shots. James, it's not the time. Focus.
Focus.
Well, I got Droney to help. Yeah, Droney 2.0.
Yep. There's actually in the Trades of the Expanse Entertainer book, there is a new drone called a butterfly drone, which allows you to
like it.
which allows you to live mix your like audio and entertainment feeds.
Wait, it's not builder tech though, right?
No, it is not builder tech.
It's a silver butterfly.
It is. It's silver butterfly, thanks to Gerry.
Yes. So I need a roll, eh?
Well, what I would like is a perception intuition test.
Or dexterity piloting.
No.
I think dexterity piloting's more accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try rolling on. I was gonna say 420 on roll 20.
Just rolling on that 420.
Yeah. My goodness. 17 with 5 stun points. Oh my goodness. I kind of like rolling on roll 20.
Okay. Let me just up that. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. You didn't roll a 6.
But I am going to spend...
You're going to spend 4
stun
stun points. Excellent.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, let me just get my hand ready on the turn there.
Okay.
Okay. So...
Investigation stunts, eh? Yeah.
So what you're gonna... what you notice with your intuition test is that the creatures look like they have targeted the armory. Like, you saw one tear up that way from the sounds, another one came up inside the armory, and they, like, put the soldiers down.
Okay, well, I'm not going to draw my weapon.
Okay.
That's for sure. And I'm going to try to look less soldiery, no marching.
We're going to hope that it is Predator rules, not Alien rules.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking.
It only killed them because they were...
There's no mud. Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right. Okay, so James has run away from the immediate danger and is FaceTiming, space-timing all of you.
Oh, can I spend some stunt points on that roll? I think probably just down the rabbit hole or breakthrough. They both seem about the same. Down the rabbit hole, brand new lead about a subject that'll lead to greater rewards. Or breakthrough is gain not only information but some form of incontrovertible proof. That's a word I say every day. Reduce the total number of leads and jump to a further point in the investigation. So I guess that's more for like a countdown, but either one, it's 4 or 5 stunt points. So
in this case, I would say that the 5 stunt point use of breakthrough would give you some more information.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely spending those.
Okay. All right. So first, I'm just going to up the turn to 14, and then what we're going to do is, as you're pulling up your comm thing, like you can see, there is a ton of traffic. Like your terminal is tracking the fact that everybody is trying to talk to everybody else right now. The military sort of discipline hasn't kicked in yet. There are a lot of people on board right now that are scientists or crew and not like Marines. But what you notice is that there does appear to be a particular spike of communications traffic coming from what deck is that coming from? Deck 17.
Ooh. And that is... Let me check my deck key. Medical 1.
Medical 1. All right,
he's going to want us to go investigate, and I don't want to do that.
It's up to you. This is your story. You do what you want to do. On that thought, I'm going to switch us over to our lovely Roll20 map.
The death in an elevator.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. I wish I didn't cut that in the middle. That would have been perfect for TikTok. Yes. So, you're in contact. You're talking to each other. What are you doing?
I guess the elevators probably are busy, hey? Or did they shut down?
They shut down. I'm trapped.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, well, James is going to be climbing up the elevator, or not the elevator, up the... I'm assuming there's like a manual ladder that I can be huffing it up. I'm going to be doing that with drone flying up ahead of me so I can still be chatting with everybody. Like the action shot.
All right, so you're
Imagine
heading...
if it was just a giant spiral staircase to every floor.
But going down, you get to slide on the banister rail.
No, there's just a slide. Although, remember that this ship is not like in spin gravity, it's not under thrust, it's in microgravity. So for you, if you're like going up a ladder, you're just sort of pulling yourself and sort of like flying.
Oh, the drone has a little bit of propulsion with jets of air. Hold on, like one of those like scuba diver guys with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whereas for Miles, he is like in the elevator, and your mag boots are locked down to the floor.
I have to imagine that elevators of this magnitude would have like an emergency escape hatch.
Yeah.
Like on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what floor I'm on?
Yeah, you are.
You're higher up. Yeah.
Yeah, looking at that, these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Like you're around 40-ish.
Okay. I mean, in communication, I'm assuming we're just all getting to the ship. Like, does that seem like a reasonable?
Get to the ship.
Well, did you tell us the thing about the thing?
Yeah, but that's on deck 17. Yeah, I would have been chatting about that as I went.
Either way, we got to go up, though. Everybody's.
Yeah. I'm just like, what level's our ship on?
Oh, your ship? Your ship is right here in these bays.
Yeah, like up high. Yeah.
Like number 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I think it's more like deck 17. There's something going on there.
So
I
should
think
we
we gotta
on the way?
I think we either rip right past it or stop, but I think we should just get to the ship.
But think about how much money they'd owe us.
Think about how dead we'd be.
I got 2 ideas here. Number 1, I really, really think that we should send a little message to our Martian friends. This feels like an SOS situation, and I realize that it's going to take a while for them to get their message, but at least they're in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, this is literally the thing that he warned us about.
The second thing,
But it's also
we
a good
should do-
opportunity to take over.
No, we don't have that kind of firepower.
Oh,
To take over the Lenape?
Martians. For the
Martians
to
too,
take
because
over.
the battleship's in trouble.
But maybe the Lenape needs to be forfeited to the Martians if this is how they're running it.
As we would say, incredibly poorly. Is it, like, at ship level, is that starting at low numbers and then getting higher as we go lower?
Yeah.
How does
so
it- yeah.
deck 1 is up here at the top.
Perfect.
The ships right here are deck 8. So deck 17 with medical is, right around there-ish.
Okay.
And I'm just using the Roll20 transmographer to snag some tokens.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. There's some points of interest that I use for other things.
Team,
Okay.
we're forgetting something important. Do you remember the coolest thing we ever did in this stream in the Expanse?
No.
We went, remember, outside
We went
the ship.
outside.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
We should go outside to get all the way up, and then we avoid the monsters.
What if
Well,
that's not true?
I
If
feel like they
the,
came in from the outside.
No, they came in from inside.
Oh, okay.
They were in the medical
Yeah.
bay. Somebody was experimenting.
Yeah, stupid
If
doctor.
the pathway
idiot
is
face.
blocked to our ship, then yeah, we'll go outside.
I kind of want to go outside now.
She's got a weird space, like, addiction. I am gonna try and go up what I assume is emergency ladder in the
Okay. Go ahead and make me a
bicycle climb.
a dexterity test to start. Free fall would apply.
Yeah, okay.
You don't have free fall?
None of us
you-
are belters.
You live in space.
And I never interact with it.
There we go. I made the token. I love these little tokens. Whoop. So like roughly there-ish. And then like there-ish. And that is the Hound of Hades. And this is Deck 17, Medical 1. There you go.
We can
Good mouse
hover over it.
Yeah.
Nice, that's cool. Dexterity check, you said?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you're easily able to maneuver yourself up and see there, it's an easy sort of like emergency latch. You pop it open and you can see the elevator shaft above you.
And you said it was low gravity, right?
Yeah, microgravity.
So I could, like, just detach the boots and then, like, do the space person climb?
Yep. At this point, the boots are already detached. Like, I suppose, technically, you could have just walked up the wall rather than
I
making a
wouldn't have.
microgravity. Yeah.
No, there's not a chance.
Yeah, detach, jump up, open, climb through. Okay, so we got the two of you moving upwards on the ship. What are Gerry and Rix doing? You're in the galley. There was a bunch of people around you, and they're all rushing away to stations.
Just pour another drink.
Should we finish our snack? We had a really good snack.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
finally did get the nachos.
Did the bartender leave?
Yeah.
I'm over the bar. All right. How many bottles should we take?
All of them.
Emergency.
Priorities. Priorities.
I do actually want to send a message to our Martian buddies.
Okay.
That's not a terrible idea.
I do feel like that needs to happen because that might be our get out of death free card if they show up in time.
shove some nachos in your mouth while you're doing that message. I'll grab some booze and shove some nachos in my mouth, and then we'll head out.
Okay.
I feel as though Gerry has the oomph to get above all the, signal traffic to get her message out a little better.
Well, and your message will route through the Hound of Hades and use your own, sort of network to send out.
Oh my god, if only someone had thought of ways to make sure that their ship was unlocked from the docking. Just needed to make a quick getaway.
Oh, can you do the remote start and get the heat going?
Get it cozy.
Heat going? My chair? Can you get the chair heated?
Oh no, they track heat. Crap.
It's tearing the ship apart.
Oh.
We decided to make iced coffee instead of hot coffee, so they don't track the heat, right?
Perfect.
I do love that our first thought was, okay, they're going to arrest us for crime, so we have to be able to get away like criminals would. And it was oh no, it's monsters. That's great forethought on our side.
I mean, we're an RPG party.
It's true. We got invited here. We assumed it was for nefarious reasons.
Okay, and Gerry would get a response almost immediately from Captain Akari, and he says, "This is Captain Akari. Go. What can we do for you today, crew of the Hound of Hades?"
Always close.
He is close. That's
Yeah.
good. Close is good.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be much delay.
Unless they did this.
Or until they start torpedoing the ship.
I don't think they did this. We did a lot of perception-y checks on this guy.
That's true.
Why is he doing the finger thing?
Because he's evil. And he's good at using his face and body language to twist your emotions.
Anyways, we're on the Lenape, and there seems to be a builder attack.
He says, "We're 2 hours out on a hard burn. We'd be tagged as enemy combatants if we got anywhere close. How bad is the infestation?"
I mean, I don't have first-hand experience, but it's sounding not so great. Also, I highly doubt anybody's going to be paying attention to you flying up. We're a little busy.
Earth or ship like that's going to have automated turrets as well. If you can disable those, we can come in and help.
Well, that sounds bad.
Does this sound like a job for Gerry, though?
We just make another little point of interest. Another little interesting thing that could happen.
I love to imagine Gerry getting to the bridge of this ship and being like, "Okay, guys, I'm here to help. I need to disable your auto turrets." And they're like, "No."
It's because there's a Martian fleet coming in.
No, we have Martian reinforcements. You know, the ones that you didn't want?
And he says, "We're on our way. Check in 30 minutes. Let us know the situation. If we're coming in for a rescue, or if the escape pods have launched and we need to light it up."
I just want it to be lit up for, the effect of it, but...
Okay. So, Gerry, what this tells me is on our way to our ship, we need to find you, some sort of, node you can just hack into so you can track things like escape pod ejector, explosions.
Ejection?
Thank you.
Escape pod
Ejection.
usage.
And, camera feeds so we can track how many beasties there are. Possibly maybe hack into turrets. So maybe that's something we can look for on our way up.
I'm going to set a 30-minute timer on my space Fitbit so that I know...
Ooh, could we send it to everyone?
Yeah.
Shared
With a
timer?
little-
Time to
little
explosion?
update.
James is gonna be like,
Time
"What's
to
this
check in.
What's this timer? Is it gonna blow?
Oh, shit!
Go on quicker! Come on, Droney.
I do love imagining Rix hauling ass through the halls of this place, carrying bottles of liquor, not wanting to drop that.
I got a satchel. Ding, ding, ding,
Actually,
ding,
if it's 0G, you could have like a big old Santa set.
That's true. Just this giant sack.
Is that like weapons and supplies?
Definitely supplies.
Kinda.
Yeah. Supplies.
Me.
I'm like, this is why I have cargo pants.
A beer in like multiple pockets.
Okay. So Gerry and Rix, are you also heading up the ship? James and Miles have a lead on you. Where are you going? What is the plan?
Can we go up the shaft and pull ourselves? That sounds like fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna move disable the auto guns to here, just sort of outside of the ship, not showing where it is. You know the deck plan of the ship, so if you want to try and do that, you'll have to figure out where you want to do that from, and whatever you want to accomplish. But yeah, you can get into one of those sort of areas and start pulling yourself up. It does have a lot of crew in it, but they're all moving in the same, mostly, direction. They look panicked, they look rushed. People are getting off at various decks and like getting to stations to monitor and so on. Yes, Jen?
Oh, I'm gonna be bad at this, but could I try to do talkie to one of the crew members? Maybe someone who looks not super important, but like mid-level?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit like disillusioned with their job.
What a specific person you're targeting. Hey, how do you feel about your job right now?
Just to try to like be like
dissatisfaction.
fill out this survey. Just be like, hey, so we just really want to help. Is there a node that we could like connect to the ship and help out?
We could run your turrets for you.
Make a communication persuasion or deception, your choice, but it is very difficult because this is like military sort of situation right now.
Can I give her advantage because I'm attractive and I'm standing beside her with my big wrench energy?
No, not in this moment. Everybody's way too
Damn it.
stressed.
What if I jump really cool? Will that help?
Jen, put some sand down.
Can I put some sand on them?
Put some sand on the ground.
Make
It's
it
pocket sand. You throw it at them.
No. Put a little dirt under your pillow for the
I did
day.
like so good, but it's probably not good enough because I have a 0 to add to this. But I got a 664, so 16.
It's impossible
With
for you to get it.
Oh no!
If you have a +0, it's an imposing at a 19 difficulty. You can't get that on 3 dice with a +0. Unfortunately.
That's rough.
And so
What if I add my gun to it and I threaten someone?
tell me where it... No. So they say contractors and civilians need to congregate in the galley areas. Clear these shafts, please. And then they keep going.
I'm gonna say, I'm really sorry you're gonna die a square.
I take a shot at this poor just worker.
Trying to look out for my safety. Fuck him.
How dare you?
How dare.
Give us access to your auto turrets and all your cameras.
All right. So let's advance by about 10 minutes as you all are sort of climbing and moving up. Is there anything else that people are doing before something happens, or are you just sort of moving up in the same general direction?
I think James is going to beeline to the ship, but maybe like poke his head into 17, like as briefly as he can, flying by, but not really like go in.
You're definitely not getting anywhere near 17 yet. You're still down on like 40, like 60.
Okay, I'm going up.
It's a little while, yeah. Okay.
If there's any way to go quicker, but probably not.
Is there any way to know if James and I are riding the same shaft.
Title of your sex tape? Yeah.
How big is that shaft that you wouldn't notice each other?
Oh, it's
Substantial.
Quite a
Sizable shaft.
this is military level shaft. You know what I mean?
You know,
Military grade.
yeah. Hardware.
It's a hardened shaft.
Yes, you would be able to tell that you are in separate areas. You are in an elevator shaft. He is in an access shaft that is going up. And so you're kind of floating. He's kind of like assisting with a ladder. And you've moved up kind of like this much without tests, sort of like dodging between things and so on. It's a long ship. It's very large.
Am I able to send Miles like a GIF of, in Revenge of the Sith when the elevator activates back up and starts coming at them?
No.
Like,
But you can send a GIF of the movie Speed. Is it Speed? The
Speed?
guy gets crushed at the top of the elevator?
yeah.
Is that Speed? I feel like it's Speed.
Merrick's just sitting there like, it's really funny you're both mentioning this because.
What I am doing is going to get Patrick and Tyler to decide whether they'd like to be odd or even. One of you
I'll
is
be
odd,
right
one of
answer.
you is even.
I'll
mean,
be odd.
Yeah, I was going to say even.
They're both kind of odd.
Yeah. So
Who's more odd?
as Miles is climbing through the elevator shaft, you notice movement ahead of you, and it's clearly not a person. It is clearly not a crew person from the Lenape. It's moving with a spider-like sort of like skitteringness. It seems to be about the size of a basketball, and then you see like sparks as it appears to be cutting into like a power line. There is yeah.
Is there only one?
Just one that you see, yeah.
Can I mag boot to the wall to take a shot?
Sure. All right, so you set yourself there. I assume you take an aim maneuver with that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Get
Seems
that,
reasonable.
Get that +1.
What'd you say, Jen?
Magic. Use your magic.
I don't have
Reactivate
magic.
the elevator.
Use magic.
I don't have magic.
Yeah, you do.
Don't
Yes, you do.
You guys have seen me do magic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause,
Okay.
what's his tits told his mom?
Yeah. From evidence that he had seen?
I think we just assumed you had magic because you did the Gerry thing.
You did. You just assumed.
Oh, and you know what they say about assumptions?
You get fucked.
That's right.
That Miles is an asshole.
Yeah,
And so is
I mean,
James, actually.
Yeah,
'Cause of the
let's
mom
kill that
thing.
guy.
Only because of that one thing.
With your
Only because that
magic.
That
one,
one
thing.
thing.
Kill him with your magic.
Just for one thing.
All right.
Okay, so taking the aim action, is my dexterity of 5 higher than the target's?
Let me double check its dexterity. Yes, it is.
Beautiful news. That means I add a d6 of damage to a successful attack. Also, my aim bonus is a +2 instead of +1
Ooh,
for the pinpoint accuracy talent.
fancy pants McGee.
The laser on your gun? Yeah.
How far away is it?
You probably saw it about 40, 50 feet out.
Okay. How much is that in meters?
It's yeah.
Because this system is meter based.
It sure is. That's like 15 meters.
Okay, it's way further. Gotcha. I'm assuming I don't have an hour to investigate this using dossiers.
I mean, you could if you would like. I don't know
Okay,
if
I'm
it's
not
going to
gonna-
stay there.
I don't think that it's going to be helpful. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. Oh, it's so good. Oh. That's a 22.
That'll hit.
It's actually a 24
That
Yep.
doesn't
because of
hit.
aim.
Yeah, it's a
Now
miss.
now it misses.
Yeah.
It rolls back
and it-
around. Yeah.
It is a stunt
Okay.
with 4 on the stunt die.
Okay.
Let me just swiggle over to my favorite stunts, which is gun stunts.
Them gun stunts.
Hashtag gun stunts. Let's see here. Pistol whip. Can't do that one. Can't do that one.
Yeah, just basic combat stunts and get some damage.
I think I'm well, I could called shot and make it penetrating. This
Yeah.
thing appears to be metal, so I think that's probably great.
You are not incorrect.
So I'm gonna do that.
Perfect.
I'm
That's a
gonna
solid
penetrate
choice.
the alien.
That is, in fact, a solid choice.
Not a good enough reason.
So damage, yes. Damage time.
Yep. Go ahead.
Great news. Oh, it's just adding the dice together is just the hardest thing in the entire world.
It's true.
24 damage, I believe.
Yeah. And so you're using your pistol, a rifle?
I am.
Okay.
Pistol.
So you set yourself, you take the time, you aim, you see it's sparking, you see it's kind of like multi-limbed form, kind of like touching a bunch of stuff, and you fire and it just and it free falls and floats a little bit.
Not moving?
It is not moving.
Dope.
Not until it clams out of your face.
That's the literally only thing I'm worried about, is that I'd get close to it and it'd be like little jets would appear and it would just like rocket towards me.
Yeah.
And I
Say,
assume-
hey, little guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a scientist in a space movie, so I might as well go touch it with my
Yeah.
helmet on.
Scientist with the map who gets lost. Yeah.
Do you approach?
God, no. I don't care anything about it. I just wanted it dead and not in my way. I'm going to continue on.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you have to go past it,
Yeah, I'm gonna go past it.
but
Like,
you don't
really
stop to
careful.
look at it. You just
No.
okay. Yeah, so you zoom on by.
Miles can offer nothing in the way of science. To looking at it, he'd be like, "Cool, it's what appears to be metal. Let's move on with our day."
Miles
Okay.
is employing the White Girl in a Horror Movie Handbook to survive.
Yeah. Just shoot it and run away.
All right, and then
Float away.
for Gerry and Rix,
So what's up?
you are going up these sort of access shafts, the same as James is. You're seeing fewer and fewer people. They've definitely gotten to their stations. They're doing sort of things. You see the comm chatter has definitely reduced. You pass by one area with a door open. And you see that, let's see, you are, let me get to the GM one. So, like, we move everybody up a little bit, kind of like that. And you're about halfway up the ship. So, you're around, like, Medical 2? No, that's not half. What's half of 76? 30, yeah, 38. That's math. Yeah. Yeah, so you're around Medical 2. So you, the door is sort of hanging open, and you see, like, blood smears along the ground. You don't see any bodies, but you see, like, a dozen, about, like, terrier-sized, like, little builder robots up the walls, and they are like interfaced into the wall, and like you see them moving and like sort of like reconfiguring themselves.
Question: is this door within like arm's reach?
Yeah.
You guys keep doing whatever you're doing. We're good. Thank you.
We can just go faster before these reach our ship.
Okay. So at this
Go
point,
faster.
I will have everybody make dexterity freefall tests.
Does my gymnastics help?
Yes. Wait, what is gymnastics under?
Dexterity.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say that you can use your gymnastics instead of freefall.
It's
about
my
pilot?
pilot.
What about acrobatics?
Yeah, I have acrobatics too.
So, Jen, where did you get gymnastics from?
I think it is just acrobatics. I think I just wrote gymnastics
Gotcha.
because
Okay.
I want to be fancy.
So I'm going to say that acrobatics will come into play when you are dealing with a particular obstacle, but just sort of this long haul, it's definitely more of a free fall.
Also, just so you know, I have agility expertise. So when we do reach a hazard, fuck it.
Okay.
Don't do that.
So the answer was no on acrobatics unless there is actually a physical barrier in your way.
Deal.
Okay, so I got a 17.
I also got a 17.
Okay.
21.
Woo.
It's okay, everybody. The bad thing's gonna happen to me. I got an 11.
No. But I got 5 on my sun dice.
Okay.
I got 5, 5, 6.
Okay.
So can I use something to help her?
Sure.
I mean, I actually got 5 stun points as well.
If you succeeded. You did.
Which
You
I
did.
didn't.
You did succeed. The difficulty was
did?
11. Yeah, the difficulty is 11, and it is the stunt die, the drama die, that tells how far you sort of move, what your sort of rate of travel is. So with Gerry and Rix both getting 5s, they move pretty quickly. What did Miles and James get for their also 5? And then
3.
Tyler, you got a 3. So
Yeah.
we can say that Gerry and Rix basically catch up to James. You're close enough now that you can sort of coordinate yourselves on your terminals to reach each other, whereas Miles continues to make excellent speed.
I inform everyone of the basketball monster I killed in the elevator.
Ooh, we'll inform you, but we saw a whole bunch of terrier-sized, kind of maybe those, in a hall climbing up the walls, and they were hacking into computer systems, and they murdered. I don't know where the bodies went.
Did you get some
Now-
footage?
I think I do know where the bodies went.
What are they doing with the bodies?
Do you remember the asteroid?
Yeah.
Well, they were taking bodies and blending them with builder tech.
Oh, they're making more cyborgs. Hey, you should call you should call the Martians now, Gerry, and just tell them to blow this place the fuck up.
How
When
long
they get
till we
here.
get to the ship? 2 hours?
I also haven't disabled the guns. Are we detouring for that? It feels like there's not a lot of time to detour for that.
We can try to hack into it when we get to our ship, maybe. I don't know. Maybe
That's a direct node kind of thing.
Maybe
Can
they
I-
destroyed the guns.
What if we just railgun their big guns with our ship?
Yeah, let's take on the battleship.
Yeah. If
Battlestar
there's anyone
Galactica.
left on guns and they see us shoot at them, they don't worry about the monsters attacking their ship anymore.
I think either like we have the builder tech hacking into the ship, so either it's going to disable the guns, or it's going to make it so that we can't disable the guns. So I think either way.
Or could we give the Martians, like, UNN signatures?
Ooh, that's a smart idea.
That would probably be easier. I could probably do that from the Hound of Hades.
They'll be like, "Wow, there's 7 Hound of Hades ships out there."
Weird.
Isn't that weird? Oh well, there's monsters attacking.
It's like lend them our
Those are the
license plate,
smart-
That's
right?
fun. That's interesting.
James, that's some smart captain thought.
Did my
He's
timer
throwing
ding
into
yet?
the
Do I
room.
have to call the captain back yet?
Yeah, it's roughly at that 30-minute mark.
Oh no, that would have been like 15.
It's moving up the ship is taking a little bit of time, but yeah. So let's see. Let's see. Before you make that call, we are going to have a priority call come across the entire ship, and you hear Administrator Bright from the OMAC group, and she sounds panicked. She says, "This is a call to all military support. Come to the CIC Deck 1 immediately. We are under siege, and they are killing us. Help!" And then it cuts out.
Deck 1?
Isn't that where our
That's-
ship is? No, our
No,
ship's
we're-
a decade.
Yeah,
Hey, that sounds like a
Still.
them problem.
that sounds like a then problem.
No,
Oh,
it's
but-
them. Super them problem.
No, but we liberate everything, and then now we have a giant capital ship.
No, here's my problem. Is that these creatures knew enough to strike the armory and the helm. Because that's the helm, right? Deck 1?
Yep. Deck 1 is the flight deck. Operations
They
command.
knew to isolate that ship. They're gonna be in the hangar bays.
Well, we'll have to do our best because if we can't outbeat a whole ship of these, there's only
Yeah.
4 of us. They've killed everyone, so let's just.
No, I agree that we should not fight them. I just say we should be prepared to fight them in the hangar bay to get to the hound.
What if we just move like them?
They just immediately fall on us and tear us apart.
I'll do it on the day.
Like, we're not
That
idiots,
is-
guys.
That is a great place to take a 5-minute break, stand up, get some water, and think about your options. Now you'll see that there is disable the autoguns or give the Martians UNN friendly status. Deck 17, medical. The Hound of Hades on Deck 8. And execs on Deck 1 are under siege.
Sucks to suck, execs.
Down with corpos.
That's right. All right. 5 minutes. I'll be right back. we're back. Just a reminder for anybody watching, if you want to enter in the giveaway, just write the word scattered in the chat and you'll win a copy of that. Trades the Expanse Entertainer. Currently, there are no entries, so pretty good odds. Let's jump right into it. Gerry, Rix, and James are able to group up.
Yeah, James was totally being a captain and hanging back, checking for people. It's not that he was slow.
Because he kept trying to get cool shots of the access shaft that he was in.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I need some B-roll footage. Just fly up and, like, a quick zoom up it. And they catch up and they're like, what are you doing? Nothing. Waiting for you.
It's to pan out as it zooms. Yeah.
Yeah. You're in some crew quarters right now.
Ooh. Covered in blood.
Eerily empty right now. Miles, however,
Oh, cool.
you come to a deck that is completely locked out with a security door. Authorized access only.
Like, as in the elevator's blocked? I can't go. I can't keep going?
Yep. There is a physical lockout on the elevator.
Shit.
You're in the wrong shaft, my dude.
Yeah, I gotta get a...
You got
hop
shafted.
shafts. Is it possible to backtrace to the previous floor and try and move off of that one to another shaft?
Mm-hmm.
Shaft hop?
Shaft. I was just gonna say the shaft up.
Yeah, do some shaft hopping. Yeah, you'll have to
The old
force...
Tuscan shaft.
You have to try and force one of the doors. So, go ahead and make me a strength check.
I'll die in the elevator, thank you.
Strength might.
This is a I'm buried under rocks all over again.
And Miles
tell
hit
ya.
on a landmine.
Let me tell you how much my strength has improved since then. It has not. I don't know why I have my character sheet up. There's nothing to add to this. An 11.
This one seems stuck.
Sick.
Need a big wrench.
Might try
Need
going
wrenches.
back down to the next level, try a different one, or grab a tool.
I don't have... Would I have tools? I don't carry tools. I'm not a mechanic.
You don't have that big wrench energy?
No, I have a gun. I don't think that'll help here.
Bad you don't have
Um,
magic.
What's that?
Too bad you don't have magic.
Yeah. I don't, though, so... I guess I'll... If I can't force this one, I'll... is there... Can I take a look around in the elevator shaft and see if there's, like... like... a kit, like a mechanic's kit that would have been, like... in the wall with
Yeah.
tools for work?
Yeah, make a perception searching.
Hey, I have that. Pretty sure. Oh, I'm so good at that. I'm so perfectly great at that. 16.
Yeah. After some, like, quick searching, you find, basically, like, that Die Hard moment where there's, like, a junction box and, like, someone's put up a poster. It's a guy, like, posing very sexily. And, beside it is a toolbox with, like, some stickers on it.
Nice. Can I attempt to wield these tools to force that door previously?
Yeah, that'll, give you a +1 bonus and allow you to retry.
Ooh, nice. Is this the retry?
This is the retry.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I've changed the stakes is why I'm allowed it. I see.
correct.
Okay, that's much better. With the thing, 15.
Yeah, that is enough. You're able to get the tool in, crack it open, push, and as soon as you get it, like, 4 or 5 inches, the doors begin to move, and you, like, hold them open, and yeah, the hall outside, like flickering light, blood on the wall, and like movement down the hallway. You're on one of the crew decks. Nothing is immediately dangerous.
Run fast.
I hate so much. No, I'm gonna try and be stealthy. I'm gonna try and be sneaky.
It's a good
Do a
call.
blood slide.
I don't know if that's slower or faster when you're in 0G.
Yeah, I was gonna say with no gravity, that's worse. I just go banging my head off walls.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. Dexterity. Stealth.
I hate how much this cool spaceship crazy game we have turned into a horror movie in this session. Like every once in a while, it's like, remember space? Horror. Space horror is a genre. You're in it.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Luckily, I'm dope at stealthing. And I rolled so good. 23 stealth.
Okay.
Can you stunt at stealthing?
Yes.
Then I do.
There are infiltration stunts.
I would love for them to be a thing that I wield right now.
How much did you get in your
A 5 on my
5? Okay.
thinger. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. That will
Oh, you
fail
could
me.
you could get a friend. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah. Well, and actually that
Could it be his lady love?
Your girlfriend.
Okay, first of all, not girlfriend.
long-term low commitment booty call.
Specifically on the Lenape.
So
As in there are others.
There are others.
we'll see how you would like to spend these stunt points, because I'll tell you what you were actually stealthing by
Oh, okay.
is a group of OMAC employees with weapons. And you're able to sneak sort of up to them while they are covering a different location. You can see their clothes are ripped, some of them have injuries, but you also see that they have access badges.
Oh, can I steal an access badge?
Yoinky doinky.
But it's on one of those zip things that.
I'm like walking away with it.
There is
Guy's like,
there
I
is
just
only a
made it
pair
through the
of
store
them.
to survive. Where's my access badge? Oh no.
The only thing that would save me right now is my access badge. Luckily, I... Whatever. I don't know if any of those apply there. Can I wield fancy meeting you here into just getting an access badge? Instead of getting an NPC that helps, I get a card that helps?
Yeah, let's say that this is a little dark, so feel free to nix this if you want. But let's say that there's actually 3 of them. And as you're stealthing up, you see them drag the third unconscious one back and then go and take positions again. And you can come up and grab the access badge off of the unconscious one.
100%. These are OMAC troops. I don't really... They're goons, hired goons. You know what I mean?
You're Skyrim looting the dead
Yeah.
bodies.
He's not even dead. He's
Not
just
even
gone.
dead yet, no.
And that's a 5-point spend?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be the fancy
I like it.
meeting you here, and I will
Hey, I'm getting an access badge. I'm out.
increase the churn to 15.
Of course it does.
Gerry, Rix, and James are making excellent progress, and they're just a couple of decks below Miles. And we cut back to them as the 30-minute timer goes off.
Beep, 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 beep.
You cooking something?
The nachos!
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get back to the ship.
Rix pulls them out of her bag.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want to check in with Captain Akari?
I mean, I think we gotta tell him to light it up. And there's no salvation here. So.
But like maybe light it up in like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us
He's
some time
90.
to get off.
He's 90 minutes away at this point.
Okay, 89
Okay.
minutes.
So I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna tell him the situation's getting a lot worse. You're definitely gonna need to blow up the ship. We aren't off yet. We need some time. We can't get to the guns to disable them, but we have a plan B to get you in real close.
Okay. And the
But
message
also like maybe punch it.
the message comes back, and you see Captain Akari's face, and it's, you know, it's got that distortion of heavy G. And he does, yeah, he's not responding by speaking. You get a text message as he taps out with his hand. Roger that, 90 minutes.
Oh, we have like a sick group of military angels gonna come rocketing in. We're calling in the Grey Knights.
That's our backup plan. If we can't get on our ship, we put on our suits, we float out into space, and ask for a pickup from our angels.
It's not a terrible. I mean, it's a nightmare idea, but it is not a terrible idea.
Okay, we need to get to the ship, and then I need to start working on giving them a UNN signature.
I gotta set them up an account.
Can I like?
Two-factor authentication. You gotta go through all.
Out of
You have
81.
to ask him what's your phone number?
If we're literally just like pulling ourselves up a shaft, can I be like working on that side project at the same time?
No.
Could you like ride
No,
on
you'll need to
somebody's
stop
back?
and do stuff.
Be
Get carried like that guy in Alien 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
He's getting dragged. Yeah, that was Alien 3.
Alien
I
3
can
is
picture that.
the prison, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the prison.
It's not the prison, though. It's Alien Resurrection.
Oh, yeah. I'm just picturing, like, Alien 3 was them, like, they were running with, like, wrenches, weren't they? And, like, hitting things? I thought that was in that scene.
It is.
Trying to
it's
get the
just
runner.
it's Alien Resurrection where he's climbing the shaft and there's like water at the bottom, and the guy's strapped to his back with a shotgun.
Oh, that. Gotcha, yeah.
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 Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
picture
picture
that
it.
God, those
Okay.
movies are good.
Good movies. I actually just went back through my super long thread that Jen and I were watching the AVP Expanded, and we got up to Blade Runner.
Oh yeah.
And so the next one we need to watch is Soldier, which I've never seen. But it's been 2 years since we watched any of those movies.
Soldier is in the Alien Predator universe?
Arguably.
Like- Okay.
Because it's...
I'll take it.
They share a director and a writer with some of the movies, and there are Easter eggs, and it's not a long stretch to suggest that the wars that Roy Batty was fighting in are apparently these wars in Soldier.
That's dope.
Plus, it shares a lot of the same actors, like Gary Busey is in it, and like. So I need to watch it. Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've never
That's one
seen
of my
Soldier.
favorites.
No. Anyways,
Anyway,
so
let's die in space.
at this point, Gerry, Rix, and James reach a security lockout in their shaft, and you are on the same level as Miles. Oh, sorry. No. Tyler hasn't had a mini scene yet. Although you're all grouped together, there was a thing that was going to happen. As you are climbing up the shaft, you see a couple of huddled forms in one of the alcoves holding guns, and one of them sort of pokes their head out and goes, "James?" And it is the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar II.
Oh hey, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah, let's generate this person.
Is that a ship we know of? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it is one of the one of your like bounty hunter ships.
Right.
Yeah, we were chatting in the bar before.
They are a belter captain. This is Omar Rivera. So, quick.
Hey, Captain Rivera. Yeah.
Where do
getting
you
outta
know?
here.
Where do you know Captain Rivera from? What did you like? Did you have any like run-ins with them on the way out to the Cerberus system?
Well, most recently we chatted in the bar. Caught
Okay.
up.
Yeah. Caught up
And,
in the bar.
Yeah, we knew each other from coming out to the Cerberus system, but I wasn't a captain then, up and coming.
Was this
You still
kind
are
of
not
like
the captain.
Was this kind of like a mentor situation? Like this guy was like a friend to you?
Yeah, we could have done the ship simulations together. Could have shown him that. I'm sure everybody knew about all that.
All
Running
right.
competitions.
And he says, no way. We stay in here until the inners they clear their ship out."
No, we're getting to our ship, and we are getting out of here, and you're going to want to come with us. I want to try to persuade
All right, go ahead.
them to... Okay. Okay. Let's see. I do have something, but I might not need it. An 18.
Ooh, very solid. What is your stunt die? Your drama die?
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay. And so Rivera says, "You really think you can get to your ship from here?"
Oh, yeah, with the crew that I have, we're getting there.
And he looks back and he says, "All right. I say we stick together. Everybody come in?" And like 2 of the people just like, nope. But 2 other of his crew nod and they will come with you, and you have 3 NPCs running with you.
With the crew we have and the fodder you just gave us, absolutely, we're getting it.
I'm like, red shirts?
Come on. That's right.
Like, hey, can we get more? Can we get like 30 more guys?
You just run ahead
Really?
of us. Just run ahead of us.
Really thicken around us. You know what I mean? Like a cordon.
All right, now you guys go in front of us.
Yeah. I'm gonna carry one of you.
All right. So, and then you reach this security lockout.
Okay.
Yeah. Miles is working his way back, but you're all roughly in the same area if you want to group up at this point.
Yeah, we're like, beep, beep, beep. Hey, Miles, we hit like a snag. Did you get by this yet?
I want to, for the sake of it being a movie, open a side hatch, like right by where they are, and just be holding up the key card and be like, what do you mean you need something like this?
I love it.
Jerry
100%.
tasers him.
I deserve that. Let's go.
All right.
At this point, he's just used to it. He gets juiced by it.
And you hit the key card to the security lockout. It glows green. The door opens. And the area in front of you is Deck 17, Medical 1.
Fuck me.
And it is just like dark and full of not like builder converted stuff. Like we're not seeing like proto-molecule floating stuff. It's just like the panels have been ripped off, cables have been rerun, and like you see smaller ones like you know, scarab beetle sort of like style and feel running along the cables and so on.
So is this like an area we have to like go through some hallways to get back to the shaft?
Correct.
I hate video games.
Outside sounding really good.
We should have gone outside. If only somebody had suggested outside the ship.
You know, if we were outside, we'd probably be at our ship by now.
So let me change what that is. You're not like super needing to get through all of it, but this is definitely end of the episode boss battle situation right now.
Oh,
as I
cool.
move you to this map.
Are there any garbage cans around for us to just
climb into and forget about life?
Can I commune with the builder tech and turn it off?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I really friggin' hope so.
Should have done that earlier if you could.
Remember the butterflies, though? I also did the butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
6 of 1.
just quickly grab the characters
Nah, we're good.
of where you are. Nah, you're good?
We don't really want to be here.
We're moving on, so we don't do like.
Yeah,
this
don't need
event.
to really be here. Just coming out of this hatch right here. Right?
Why can't they just have a hatch that just runs the entire length of their ship? Come on.
Yeah, no, you're gonna need to
We'll
go
suggest
to
it
like
on the next one.
yeah, you're gonna need to go down to like this one over here, which like goes up. But what happens right then? Like you see all of these cables running along. You see all of these doors like open. There is like flickering lights and blood on the ground and like some blood floating through the air. And then across the way, right here, you see movement as this large robotic creature comes forward, and you see this humanoid form sitting in it like a large chair, and it is this middle-aged man, maybe early 50s, widow's peak, dark hair with like a little bit of like peppered white in it. His eyes look just like dazed, and his arms are into the machine, and it's moving along with him.
Ugh.
Is it Hottie Pilati?
That sure looks like Hottie Pilati.
Try to charm them now.
More like hottie roboti.
Oh, she can charm Hottie Roboti Pilati.
And the Captain Rivera says, what in the... Oh, no! And he pulls his gun out towards it. And it looks towards you.
No.
And that's where we end.
And it's
This
just James
week.
turning and going, oh,
Oh. Credits roll.
yeah.
Is this feeling remotely reminiscent of somebody else? Haven't we done this already on a movie at
Dundar
one point?
Gazzini.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
The last horror episode we played?
Yep. Where sometimes some people decide to run first and then somehow are in the last place. I don't understand how.
You get what you deserve,
Forgot
Miles.
about that.
I enjoy running. I think running's a great plan. But we'll decide next time on Time to Die.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
All right, hang on. I will run us back over to the other focus.
So cool.
Katie's
just
also
so
right.
cool.
That looks like a salad box.
Like an inspired Go salad container.
What are you
100%.
seeing?
Yeah, what are we looking at?
The map.
It's a salad.
The map.
Oh, Google
I
Map.
got you. The entire map.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them in our fridge right now. That's what they look
Oh,
like.
I get you. I thought you meant the robot man.
Yeah, like a salad.
Like a salad. Yes, and that map is directly out of Ships of the Expanse. Ooh.
They should
Which-
make an Expanse salad.
Which is a book you can get with our super cool new code that our lovely friend Troy Hewitt at Green Ronin Publishing just put together for us. That code is... Thanks. Where is it? Thank you, Merrick and Crew! ! Thank you, Merrick and, that's an ampersand, Crew! ! Use that code to buy a PDF copy of the Expanse core book and get any Expanse PDF free. So, pretty cool. Grab a gift for a friend. If you already have it, pick up that book that you haven't picked up yet. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I mean,
In a runner's pose, like I'm starting a triathlon.
just like packed full of cortisol, you know. The huge.
The huge. All right.
I'm a Skyrim guard.
Let's do the regular stuff that we do. Let's talk about things. Roll20, we are Roll20 ambassadors. They just announced some super cool stuff where they bought Demiplane. That's a big deal, and you should look into that. If you are a fan of Achtung Cthulhu, the Darkest Day campaign book, just launched last week on the 80th anniversary of D-Day. That is a 12-adventure campaign book in Achtung Cthulhu, all sort of themed around the landings at Normandy. The first campaign is really like, let's prep and get ready. The second campaign is, oh goodness, we want to do this thing, but there are deep ones everywhere. That's fun. You know, an amphibious assault when there are fish people who maybe aren't interested in you doing that. And the third one is just a whole bunch of really weird science, interesting, like during the invasions and shortly after the invasion stuff. It's very, very cool. Super great campaign. Go to Kickstarter and look up the Stormlight RPG and make sure to follow the Kickstarter page, which is currently in pre-launch. So if you follow that, you will get notified immediately when the Kickstarter goes live, and you should definitely do that because it is a super cool game, and I have gotten to work on it, and it's really fun. And we've all been playing it. We've been playing it for a couple of months.
It's fun.
Some cool stuff. Cool stuff going on. We are, of course, doing a finale giveaway for our last 3 episodes. Nobody has entered the giveaway. You have until the end of my speech to put the word scattered in the chat and win a copy of Trades of the Expanse Entertainer. But we know everybody watching is such a huge Expanse fan that they've already bought this, and that's why they're being so kind as to not enter it. So, if by the end of the show it has not been taken, of course we will pass it on to our YouTube watchers. Next thing is our survey. You've seen this QR code on this video the entire stream. Please go ahead and fill that out. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Be kind. I mean, you know, Wheaton's Law and everything. But, like, what do you want to watch? What do you want us to do? We're curious about what we should do for the next year of programming. And if you take the time to fill out the survey, you will be entered into a draw to win one of 3 super big prize groups with $20 gift cards to bookwormgames.com, which sells tea and dice and all sorts of fun stuff. Your choice of an essentials pack for the Master's Toolkit, either a Science Essentials or Fantasy Essentials, PDFs of the Expanse Core Rulebook, the GM Kit, and Beyond the Ring, and if you get the big grand prize thing, a physical copy of the Achtung Cthulhu Starter Kit. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors and friends of the show who have donated these super cool gifts to give away to you. Also, the first 20 people to fill out the survey and use the code at the end of the survey, secret code there, will be able to get a free copy of Engine Magazine. Green Ronin Publishing's in-house PDF magazine. Actually, it's print on demand if you go through DriveThruRPG, but you can get the free PDF version with this code at the end of our survey. Yeah, super extra big thanks to Green Ronin Publishing, you know, for making the Expanse RPG and supporting us through all of this all the time. It's a bunch of cool folks over there. I think I caught all the things. So, we will hit the close on the giveaway. and we will pass it over to the YouTube folks. YouTube folks, check the description. There will be a link there, and you'll be able to enter for your chance to win a copy of Trades of the Expanse Entertainer. And I suppose that brings us to the end of the program. So, as always,
We'll see you in hell.